What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes and welcome to another episode of my career mode series. Today we are getting things started, and as I asked on Twitter a day or so ago, I said, guys, is it cheating to go ahead and use the Scout Future Star feature in the EA Sports Football Club? And you guys said, no, you know what? That's part of the game. It's only one player. That's cool. Go ahead, do it. We'd love to see it. And I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I realized they've got a couple Scout Future Star options. Which one would I want to go with? And I figured the most expensive one has to give me the better star, right? I'm sure that's not always the case, but that's what I went with. 2,750 of my EA Sports Football Club coins are now being spent on what will hopefully be a star player for our club. Doesn't give you the option of what position to pick, doesn't give you the option of skill rating, anything like that. You just know, and I didn't know whether or not I had to hire a scout or not, so I went out and bought this Turkish guy, Semih Kazim Richards. I'm assuming no relation to the striker that plays in the championship as well. But we're going up in our next match against Leeds, and I gotta say that this was one of the more frustrating sequence of matches that I've ever played against the computer. And guys, it's the most bizarre thing when you play against the computer. There are games that you go into where it just feels like you're just not meant to win, or you're not meant, you're meant to draw, you're meant to lose, and it's some sort of preconceived idea by the AI that it's just not gonna happen for you. And this is the match. Nothing happened in the first half. My two shots were debatable at best. The computer gets a nice shot there, but Umtiti doing what he does best and playing just a wonderful center back spot. Rough! And I was a little annoyed with that because he got a shot away anyway. Yeah, the foul was a little late, but he kind of took the advantage forward and got a shot off. Nonetheless, though, they put what almost would have been an amazing free kick just wide of the post. And here we're in the 82nd minute, and Cathcart doing what he does as well and keeping his clean sheet intact. My center backs are excellent. I went and checked at the end of not these matches, but one more prior to this, and I think I've only had 8 goals scored on me, and that was the chance of the match. I could not believe that Vilhena didn't head that. I thought it was going to be the little chipped header nod over the keeper into the far post to give me the 1-0 victory, and we'd be in business. Last chance here, 89th minute, and we're still pressing onward. Delfonso finds Ince, and Ince is in the box, and it's Ian Evatt giving up a penalty against his former club in the 90th minute. I was pumped up. This is the match that I'm going to win. I did what I had to do to get all 3 points. Ian Evatt, we sold you on. You've done a dumb thing against us. You might be wearing that captain's armband for Leeds, but I do not care. We are going to get this victory. Give me my best penalty kick taker. That is going to be Berisha. Put it in the top left-hand corner. 1,002. Oh my God, I didn't hold it long enough. Oh no. And there's only going to be one end result of that, and that is that we are going to be dropping points yet again. A draw 0-0 against Leeds United. Very frustrating stuff. We are not doing ourselves any favors as far as getting further along in the league and getting up to the top of the table. But, at least it's good that way. There's a competitive balance to this where I don't just walk through every game. Mind you, we did manage to beat Chelsea and we've managed to beat Everton, so it looks like we're turning into one of those teams that just plays to the level of the competition. It was one of those things when I was growing up playing as a kid that my manager would always say when we went into tournaments or when we played the lower rated teams in our league, you have to do what you have to do to punish these lower teams. Good teams go out and they crush in games like this. Don't play to the level of your opposition, and I got to get out of that, that habit. But that's the guy that we got. He's French, and I believe he's a holding mid, Mola in something, and I can't remember his name. But I tried to send my scout out again because I figured, hey, I bought him, let's send him out. But lo and behold, guess what? Tried to send him to Germany, don't have the funds. And I went and tried to change my budget, and I thought, okay, we'll just switch a few things around, no big deal. And changed it up, 130,000 for the transfer budget. That should be fine. But guess what? Still don't have funds. And finally, I just gave up. And I'll probably, hopefully the board will give me some funds eventually. And that 490,000 coins that we spent on the scout won't totally go to waste. But we did spend a lot of money, and we're playing Bolton now. Davis skips inside, 4th minute goal. Beautiful pass in between my two center backs just as I was jockeying to watch the other shot. And now we're on into the 75th minute. We're down 1-0. Matt Phillips running away from his defender and takes a really kind of poor touch, but he's still on the move. And oh my gosh, he's been caught, but Deco picks it up, and oh my gosh, what a goal-saving tackle from the Bolton center back, and that's how we're going to go down 1-0. We've lost our first match, dropped all 3 points for the first time this season, and I have to give my team a serious talking to. That cannot happen anymore. That is unacceptable. Obviously, I'm sure we'll still drop points at a later date, but it cannot happen with all these draws and losses. We need to go out for the next few matches and get all 3 points. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. As soon as this gets to about 1,500, 2,000 likes, I'll be uploading a Path to Power with quite a few goals in it. So do indeed let me know. Also, your feedback is greatly appreciated, as well as I'm constantly trying to improve this series. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.